Hey Hebrew fans, so today we're going to talk about She-Ra and the rise and fall of her. So back in I think about 1984 they had the cool figures come out, and these came out kind of in conjunction with He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, which of course I was into, and then they are really cool action figures, but they just didn't quite match the aesthetic of Masters of the Universe, but it was great for girls. It had the hair they could comb, it had some cool battle features, it had bow, it had all kinds of great things. So they were pretty cool figures. And then of course after that we saw the cartoon on TV. Now I was kind of upset about this because it replaced my He-Man, but when I go back and watch these now, I realize the storylines are much smarter than the He-Man ones were, and much better, higher quality of just quality the way they produced the whole entire thing. There's the whole gang, you can see them there from the original cartoon. And then of course, you know, back to the toys, and they had some really cool things, some great features. An example was Hare's Crystal Castle, and you can see, you know, it's got a whole bedroom set, an elevator, and all these other cool features. So all kinds of cool things for girls to do. Whiz bang, awesome stuff. So then, of course, the toy line stopped being produced, and then in 2000 they had this commemorative line of figures, and I thought for sure they're going to make a She-Ra, but they didn't. So no She-Ra was made during this time, but they did make some cool He-Man figures. And then in 2002 we saw He-Man again, and this time we did get a special release She-Ra that was only exclusive figure. She is really cool. I bought my daughter one. She loved it. It's an awesome figure. I'm still in the market for looking for one more. And then the 2008 series came out, and eventually this She-Ra came out, and this is my favorite, the classics. This is like, it's cool. It's got two heads and everything. It's a really great figure. In fact, the classics are the figures that I like the best. So you can see right here are some of my classic figures, and they're just really cool. Now, of course, I did customize a couple of these. For those of you that know the figures well, you could probably spot some of my customizations, but they're just great figures. So, also you go and watch this music. All right, so now we have the brand new Netflix original series, and this is a She-Ra that some people have kind of complained about, but you know, I think all in all there's some cool features about it. So DreamWorks put this out, DreamWorks Princess and the She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, and I gotta admit, when it came time for the sequence of her transforming, this was incredible, and I got kind of excited, and I had my granddaughter there and my son. We were watching it together, and it was kind of like, hey, all right, here's something back they have a cartoon of. And it was pretty cool to watch it with my granddaughter, and she kind of enjoyed it, but it was pretty iconic. I actually really enjoyed it a lot. A lot of people have a kind of a bad taste in their mouth when it comes to this cartoon because of just the style of animation, that they're all kids, and that you know, different groups have funded this. But anyway, this sample call is the fall of She-Ra. I think it's just a new generation of She-Ra. I think this whole new kids generation is going to be into this She-Ra, and it's just not our She-Ra. And here, of course, is the new She-Ra dolls they came out with. I think it's pretty cool. I like the fact that it's chunky, and I think it'll be fun for girls to play with. Probably more fun than the figures that came out in the 80s. Pretty cool. And of course, for me, the classics will be my collection, my figures. So I'll probably be stuck in the classics forever. So for those of you that are in the classics, excellent. For those that aren't, give the new She-Ra a chance. You should know there's a new He-Man cartoon coming out sometime soon. So that's all I have, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next episode.